Hello viewers, in this video we are going to see about UGC NET Exam Paper-1 syllabus Characteristics of Adult Learners from Unit 1. This video presented by Ryan Publisher, publishing your passion. Adult learning. The other term of adult learning is anthropology, art and science of how adults learn. Malcolm Shepard Knowles, the theorist who brought the concept of adult learning. He was known as the father of adult learning. Adults with positive self-concept and high self-esteem are more responsive for learning. Adults need to know why they are learning and how it will affect them. The pedagogy, which applicable to child learner, cannot be relevant to adult learners. Characteristics of adult learners. Each learner has individuality in learning. Hence, the teachers of adult learners prior to designing or implementing a learning program first have to understand the characteristics of adult learners. Some of the characteristics of adult learners are academic characteristics, social characteristics, emotional characteristics, cognitive characteristics, self-directed, goal-oriented ability, utilizing life experiences, high expectation, encourages collaboration. Academic characteristics. Adult learners have an enormous wealth of knowledge acquired by their life experiences. Their opinions, values and philosophy are their defining characters which they bring to the learning situations. The teachers have to treat the adult learners with utmost respect and equality in order not to hurt the self-image of them. Any learning process constructed for the adult learners has to be geared to meet the needs of adult learners. They are result-oriented. They have specific expectation for what they will get out of learning activities and will often drop out of voluntary learning if their expectations are not met. Many adults prefer to learn by practical rather than listening to lectures. Social characteristics. Many self-directed adult learners prefer a learning community with whom they can interact and discuss questions and issues. Most adult learners have numerous responsibilities and commitments to family, friends, community and work. Carving out of time for learning affects adult learners. They want to be treated with respect. Adult learning develops social relationships. Adult learners increasingly develop ability to work independently and cooperatively with others across varied circumstances. Emotional characteristics. Adults usually prefer a sense of control and self-direction. They like options and choices in their learning environment. Even adults who feel concerned from self-direction may learn to appreciate this approach if given proper initial support. Depending on their age, physical conditions, adult learners may acquire psychomotor skills more slowly than younger students. They have concern about a subject or feel anger about forced changes in work responsibilities or policies. These emotions can interfere with the learning process. Adults like to gain competence in workplace as it boosts confidence and improves self-esteem. Cognitive characteristics. There are various challenges for adult learners due to natural cognitive decline human experiences. More time is required to actively processing new information. Processing speed is a cognitive ability that could be defined as the time taken by a person to do a mental task. It is related to the speed in which a person can understand and react to the information they receive, whether it be visual, auditory or movement. In short, processing speed is the time between receiving and responding to a stimulus. Older people need more teaching time because their difficulty is learning the information adequately for recall. Once they have learned the information well enough, their recall is not impaired. It may take longer to teach adults compared to younger people. Self-directed. Adult learners are actively involved in the learning process such that they create choices relevant to their learning objectives. Adult learners also direct their learning goals with the guidance of their mentors. It is important for teachers to facilitate the process of goal setting. Students need to be given the freedom to assume responsibility for their own choices. When it comes to workload, they also need to be proactive in making decisions and in contributing to the process. Goal-oriented ability. The motivation to learn is increased when the relevance of the subject matter through real-life situation is clear, particularly in relation to the specific concerns of the learner. So, it will be appropriate for adult learners which is characterized as goal-oriented and planned learning outcomes should be clearly identified. Once the learning goals have been identified, it is now immediate to align the learning activities which the objectives are fulfilled within a certain period of time. This approach will strengthen students' learning experiences. Adult learning utilizes knowledge and life experiences. In this approach, educators encourage learners to connect to their past experiences with their current knowledge base and activities. Educators need to be knowledgeable in how to help students in drawing out appropriate past knowledge and experiences. Educators must know how to relate the entire learner's experiences to the current learning experiences. Use personal experience as a resource. Adults have to lived longer, seen and done more, have the tendency to link their past experiences to anything new and validate new concepts based on the prior learning. So, it is essential to form a class with adults that have similar life experience levels, encourage discussion and sharing. Adult learning community generally consisting of people who can intensely interact. Need to design the best continuing education experience for adult learners. High expectations. Adult learners have high expectation. They want to be trained about things that will be useful to their work, expect to have immediate result, seek for a course that will be worth where is not to be a waste of their time or money. So, it is important to design a course that will maximize their advantages, meet their individual needs and tackle all the learning challenges. Encourages collaboration. Adult learners succeed in collaborative relationship with their educators. When the learners are considered by their instructors as colleagues, they become more productive. When their contributions are recognized, then they are willing to put their best effort. Conclusion. Henry Ford says that anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. So, maturity and experience bring unique characteristics in every adult learner. So, the generalized characteristics is common to many but not to all adult learners. Hence, whatever the characteristics, age or physical condition never stops learning. Thank you viewers for watching the video. For more videos, stay connected with Ryan Publishers. Like, share, comment and subscribe Ryan Publishers. Publishing your passion. Thank you.